CGI has been looked down upon in the anime community for a long time, and honestly, rightfully so.
Disgusting!
But Trigun Stampede is the newest animated release in full CGI that is trailblazing a path for others to follow. But it takes more than some good CGI to make an anime like this stand out. You need to get good characters and a good story also. So what is Trigun Stampede even about then? Well, I have no idea. This anime holds its cards so close to its chest, not letting us know what direction it might take next, and only drip feeding us micro portions of information at a time, forcing us to beg for more. But from the 2 episodes of rations I have been given, this is what I know. When our main character Vash was younger, he was in an accident in space and just barely escaped with his brother to a post-apocalyptic world. Flash forward some time, Vash is now a wanted criminal worth $6 million for leaving a trail of corpses wherever he goes, knows how to work with the lost technology of the world, and not to mention can throw hands like no one else, even taking on the military police single-handedly. However, after meeting a couple of reporters, he tells them that he is not the criminal, it's actually his twin brother, and his brother was actually the one that caused the accident in the past and everything, which becomes blatantly obvious to them after watching how hard Vash tries not to draw his gun or cause any harm to anyone, and even helping the enemy that's right in front of him or the people that just stabbed him in the back. So if I had to guess as of watching the 2nd episode, it's the classic trope. There are 2 brothers, one good, one is evil. They're both insanely powerful and could change the world for better or for worse, that are destined to fight each other one day. Like how you're destined to subscribe. But I don't know because I'm starved of information over here. But what I do know is that this is a remake of the 1998 Trigun anime, which I still haven't seen. But if you have seen, you may still want to check out this anime, because in an interview it was said that it may be more helpful to think of Trigun Stampede as a reimagining of the Trigun series, because the new anime shakes up the original significantly, including the order in which it presents the narrative, aka not saying anything, in a more serious and sincere tone, which I have been loving. And this type of story and structure both have the capacity to be done in a serious tone, and with the director and writers changing how the narrative is presented to the viewer with this drip feeding method that's just starving us, it raises the suspense and serious tone by tenfold. However, they don't make that everything either. Vash is the typical super strong main character that's way too good for its own sake, that has a pretty goofy and clumsy side, but when he gets serious, he could just take down the entire world if he wanted to. So the goofy, clumsy, nice guy acts break up this serious tension so it doesn't become overbearing and make that the only good aspect of the show. And Vash isn't the only character that stands out in this show either. They have several characters that have a super interesting design that will just be engraved into your memories, and the ones that aren't that special in design make up for it in their writing, like the reporters, the newbie who wants to do more good than she can that's super naive about the world, and the veteran who knows about the world and what it's really like, each relating to Vash in their own way because of his desire to do good and the traumatic events and past that he's had to experience and go through. And that's not even mentioning the mysterious background that Vash and his brother have. Like, why were they in space? What's going on in the facility? Why are people in pods? What did his brother do that for? And how did Vash get here today? There is so much information to unpack about these two in the past alone. You could write a series just on that. You could write a series just on Vash's brother and his criminal acts alone. Let's get a quick recap now, okay? We have a classic story with a suspenseful plot and unique and well-designed characters in writing and on paper, partnered with a post-apocalyptic world that we know next to nothing about, with technology far more advanced than anything we have ever seen. This leaves the animators and designers with endless opportunities to make this show stand out in every way possible. They were literally just given a playground for Christmas and said, go play with it, have fun, and you can tell that they did by how well everything turned out, from throwing hands, running away, taking out bombs, entering the Matrix, and even dancing. They made every aspect of the show some of the best CGI in the industry. I dare say this is the best full CGI anime we have ever been given. I'm not just talking about the quality of the CGI either. I'm talking about the mysterious story of the perfect blend of serious and goofy moments and the well-designed and written characters all coming together, forming a all-around just good anime, leagues above any other full CGI anime we've received from any studio ever. So if you want a mysterious story based on a world like nothing you have ever seen before, and discover all the new things about it while following a super lovable and charismatic main character while he sets out on a journey to stop his evil brother, I think at least, then go check out Trigun Stampede. And if you enjoyed my review and impression of Trigun Stampede, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help me out. And follow all my other socials as well for more content and fun, and I'll see you guys in the next one.